Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from BLS. You are watching Open. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking it all out. Got to give a big shout out to KRS-One and the whole crew, the HHA crew. That's the Hip Hop Alliance crew. Go to hiphopalliance.org and you find out more about that. But he received the Percy Sutton Award for Excellence in Albany. That was for the caucus weekend. Congratulations once again. All right, our next guest is a jazz pianist, and she joins us to speak about her album, Groovitude. Shed some light on the project, why it was so important to her, and reflects on its early success. So please welcome to the show, Hey Rim Jeon. Hey Rim, how are you?
Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice to
How have
see
you been?
Good, good. What have you been since the last time we met?
Oh my goodness, you've been so busy. So I met you in October, I believe, when we had the interview. It was such a thorough and wonderful interview that you explained how important this project was, because I was tributing to my father who passed away after battling for a long time, and you show the photos and all good things about the my album. Now since then I've been playing and kept promoting this album, and now it's been on the Jazz Week, which is radio, jazz radio, the top 20 for consecutive weeks now. And I've been, promoting for the shows. And now I will be playing in New York and Boston for the CD album release. And the one that is coming up is this Friday in Scholar Jazz Club. We call the #1 jazz club in Boston.
Yeah.
Going to be in a DoubleTree Hotel in Cambridge. So I'll be having my concerts this February 24th, Friday, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And follow up, I will be playing in New York. That's the main reason I wanted to be on your show today.
All right.
Because I'll be playing in a Birdland Jazz Club, the legendary Birdland Jazz Club.
Yes.
And I'll be playing in March 7th. And there will be Tuesday, 5:30 to 7 p.m. So I'll be playing one night, and it will be a really great show.
I'm
very
sure.
looking forward to.
We would love to come down and be a part of that. You know how many wonderful artists have performed at Birdland, and now you're there? What? All right.
Actually, I played their last album release as well. So I'm returning to Birdland. So I'm very excited about that.
So this one's called Groovitude.
Sure. Yeah.
How did you come up with that name?
Well, Groovitude is something I made up. Groove plus attitude. So everyone have their own groove, in my opinion. And I'm coming up with all these jazz standards and very well-known, including a Korean folk song and also well-known songs, having my own groove and also my attitude into the song, and made a very special arrangement with the songs. So I came up with this name, Groovitude. It's something very fun and something happy, and when people to listen to, just simply enjoy and dance with me.
Yeah, well, we're going to definitely do that for sure. Now, your family was very, very instrumental in helping you in your career, right? Talk about that. How did that work for you?
Sure. Actually, the musical talent, I would say, gift came from my mom's side. She was a traditional dancer, Korean dancer, and she also is a very natural singer. She has never been a professional singer, but she would have been very successful if she chose to do it, I believe. But my father, of course, as a businessman, and who was supporting everything that I've done since I was young, he had never questions about my choice of doing a music career. And I always had the great support from my both parents, my mom and father.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I got to have that support. How important was it for you to release this album?
As I mentioned, I chose to be a music as my career, and I came to U.S. when I was 18 years old, and I came to Berklee College of Music as an international student, and I happened to stay here and make music my career. So all this time, I was staying in Boston, staying in U.S., and I once in a while I would go and see my parents. So this all this time, they were great support, and we were very connected, even if we had a long distance. I had this dream of having my family, my parents coming and spending, my time with the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And suddenly we, had, when I had the actual chance to do so, I find out my father had a cancer, so he couldn't really come. And
Yeah.
we were helping each other. My mom was supporting him in Korea, right next to him, and doing everything possible. And I was also supporting him
Yeah.
here financially and everything else as much as I could. So we're family bond even has more stronger because of the experience. And I believe a lot of people who had the same experience as mine would understand what I mean by that.
Yeah.
So this releasing this album actually was very important because I got a faculty grant from Berklee College of Music where I teach. Yeah. And then I that was the year that my father was almost getting close to his death. And I wanted to he wanted to hear this something very soothing album. And I wanted to just to be frankly telling you, I didn't think I had even though I released a couple of CDs before, I didn't really feel that I had some kind of album that my father just put on the CD and then listen the whole day and just enjoy. It was more academic, in my opinion. It was very musician-oriented music. So I had this determination. I want to produce something for my father, for people like my father who may not be maybe not a musician, but who loves music, who wants to support music, and maybe they even love music more than musicians because they know the lyrics. Music touch their lives and means so much to them.
Yeah.
And I started thinking, what songs can I actually produce? What kind of album do I want? And that was my main goal. So whole album, just listen and enjoy, and not thinking about too much of a musicality. So that's what this came up.
I'm sure they're very, very proud of you. You touch
you.
their lives, they touch your lives, and it's like a circle of love. You're giving it back.
Yes, definitely.
How did you feel when your album hit high on the charts? You said, "Wow, look at this."
Well, it still keep going up. I hope it goes up. Only the means to me is more people will pay attention to the album, not because of the numbers. But like last week, because of the Grammy Award, I'd be like, wow, maybe no one will be interested in my album anymore. Maybe it's off the chart. And when I saw it was still standing still in the top 20, and all these, the other albums that I saw, top 10 or top 20 was like a caroling character who just got the Grammy Award, or Samara Joy. So I was very proud. Wow, my album still is one of those charts.
Yeah.
So I was very happy to see that. So hopefully I can have a more chance to have more radio station to share my music. So I can share my music with more people as much as I can.
Beautiful. So we're looking forward to seeing you perform.
March 7th. Yeah,
right.
March 7th to Jazz, the Birdland Jazz Club. And this is very special because the Korean Cultural Center, New York, they supported me to promote. So I hopefully Korean community, and as long as the Bronx community and all other community of people show up and support each other and get to know them. And I'm very looking forward to the opportunity.
There you go. Thank you so much. Give me information where we can go and find out more about everything that you're doing, because I want to know more about you.
Of course. The best place to go is my own website. Official website is myname.com. So heyrimjeon.com. HeyRimjeon.com. And of course, I have all those social media that you can reach: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, everything. So if you want to reach me out, I would love to get to know you in person and sharing my story. And I want to hear your stories. The music is all about our life.
And can you teach me the piano?
Of course.
You crack your knuckles before you go on? No.
Yes, of course. I'm sure you already know how to play. You play very, very well.
Jazz pianist Hey Rim Jeon, thank you so much for all you do. Looking forward to seeing you in person.
Thank you so much.
All right. We'll take a quick break right here. I've got more open. It's all coming your way next.